Marissa. Huge progress being made in the fight against cancer in Eugene, with the Willamette Valley Cancer Institute and Research Center offering the latest treatments to patients.
In tonight's special report, Turning the Tide, KEZI 9 News reporter Amber Wilmarth joins us live in the studio to show us the research being done and how a clinical trial is helping a Corvallis man with blood cancer. Amber?
Matt, Renee, this clinical trial is a form of immunotherapy, which helps your body both target and fight cancer cells using your own immune system. Doctors say that therapy holds a lot of promise for the future, and it's giving patients hope.
It's a beautiful yet familiar view.
Fall is the best, I think, with the colors.
For patients receiving a new and promising treatment that's changing the fight against cancer.
Sometimes come, every week, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, and for a long time, too. Some people say that it becomes like an extended family here.
For the past 6 years, Tony Ashby and his wife have been making the hour and 15-minute commute from their Corvallis home to the Willamette Valley Cancer Institute and Research Center.
Very rarely does she not come down.
He was diagnosed with multiple myeloma by his primary care physician in 2010.
Myeloma means literally bone marrow cancer. Multiple means that its effects are seen in different ways.
One of its side effects, weakening bones.
I went to see him because I had a little soft bump on my scalp.
Late last year, he agreed to enter a clinical trial after other medicines lost their effectiveness.
So today's an infusion day.
Sitting in chair 12, he's undergoing a form of immunotherapy.
Big poke.
A type of treatment that boosts the body's natural defenses to fight the cancer. Immunotherapy drugs are designed to alert the immune system about mutated cells so it can locate and destroy them while leaving normal cells intact.
It's sort of a wave that's sweeping across cancer, and I think holds a lot of promise for the future.
Dr. Jeff Sharman is the Director of Research at Willamette Valley Cancer Institute and Medical Director of Hematology Research for the U.S. Oncology Network. He says immunotherapy is FDA approved for a variety of cancers, with more likely to follow. Right now, there are several clinical trials underway for different types of cancer, including lymphoma, lung, and ovarian cancer.
It's exciting because the war on cancer has been going on for 60 years, and we're only just now at a place where the pace of discovery, I think, is beginning to catch up to patients' expectations.
These continual discoveries made possible by clinical trials that patients don't have to travel far to receive.
Historically, the perspective has been that in order to receive the most innovative care, someone had to travel to a large research university. But Dr. Sharman says because of their unique affiliation with the U.S. Oncology Network, they're able to bring national, even global clinical trials to patients right here.
With more than 1,400 physicians and 400 sites, the U.S. Oncology Network has research specialists and treatment centers across the country, all working together to advance local cancer care.
Cancer treatments change so much, and the ways that people are less limited while they're on treatment, that's really shifted, especially the last 5 years, that people are really able to live more in the midst of cancer treatment.
Clinical Research Coordinator Betty Garacki-Olguin says this treatment is so exciting because it's proven to be highly effective for so many patients.
It feels like we're winning.
We're seeing drugs work that are tolerable. We're not having the hair loss, the nausea, the vomiting that's so traditionally embedded with how people think about cancer treatment.
It's improving a patient's prognosis and quality of life. Its benefits seen by the nurses here every shift.
Oncology nurses have that kind, caring outer surface, but then also kind of at the core is the sense of injustice that cancer has for patients. We get to see people from all walks of life, and sometimes cancer doesn't make a lot of sense. So I think at our core, it's like, this isn't right, and we want to show up every day to make a difference.
Making a difference while research advances and bringing hope to patients, watching the seasons change from the infusion room.
I have great confidence in from Dr. Sharman and in the several therapies, medicines that are available. And I don't worry about it.
And immunotherapy has been approved to treat patients with many types of cancer, but is not as widely used as surgery, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy. Doctors also say not every tumor responds to the treatment in the same way, but say they're very optimistic about the future of immunotherapy. Live in the studio, Amber Woolmarth, KEZI 9 News.